What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to When Moon Trading, the most anti-degenerate trading channel on YouTube, because I haven't made a video in a while and I haven't really been trading much. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go over, we're going to give it a little bit of an update, then we're going to look at Bitcoin and maybe some altcoins here and kind of give our thoughts, right? First things first. So during this massive dip, a couple days ago, last week there, I took my $1,000, $100,000 trading challenge. I took a bit of a loss. I took like a $2,000 loss. I think I mentioned that on the last video. I sent it all over to my main exchange, and I just bought spot Solana, Ethereum, and Bitcoin, and some DOT. And so I kind of gave up on the challenge. Not gonna lie. You know what? I got to do what's best for me in the long run, and the long run was buying the fucking dip. Okay, and so that's what I did. So I kind of felt bad, so I threw some more money back on the other week, and so this was the product of that. So I started again with $910 US, okay, and we ended with 1096. And what that looked like was basically these are my bots. So I'm going to show you quickly here. Go away. I'm going to show you here basically all these alerts on the side here, starting from Phantom all the way up to Mana here. These are all individual bots that I have running, and last week this was the result of that, plus $66 total. Now I know what you're thinking. Okay, well $66 doesn't make up for this, but I traded manually as well, some Bitcoin trades, which I'm not including in here. But overall, my bots made $66, and this is just every single trade it takes is $100 USD worth. And my plan is, as this account progresses and as these bots get more and more profitable, like for example Matic, I might change the settings from $100 to $121, right, to make up for this, and that way I can track in real time how the bots actually do. As you can see, like for example, near, if I click on it, I had 2 trades, both were losses, so minus $51. That was huge, just that alone. Like there's over $100, right? SEI, I had 3 or 4, 4 trades here, and even again this week I've already had 2. So I like this. It takes all emotion out. I don't have to think. Basically the color coding is, the gray is all the same strategy, the green is all the same strategy, and same with the orange, and the rest, all the ones that are in white are individual strategies. So for example, over here, here's one of them, trigger happy with Pyth, whatever. So this is what it looks like. I'm currently in this trade here. Let's throw in FET because I just had a winner. I just had a wiener. Load up, baby. Oh, here you go. Wow, look at this. I had like 5 wins in a row on this one. 64 win percentage, 118 trades. You know, not too bad. And yeah, so near is the one that's fucking me over a little bit more than the other coins, but and yeah, I'm currently still in a loss on this one. But we missed out. Of course, I started the bots around here, and of course we missed out on 6, 7, 8 trades in a row here. So we kind of got the shit end of the stick on that one, but c'est la vie, it is what it is. So just a shout out to David D Tech. This is where I'm getting these bots from. This is his community, the site. Just look at the top there. You can go to the site. Anybody can go to it. You have to be a member to download these strategies. So you just click on one, and yeah, you can just get the settings and everything here. You can download the settings. You can see the back test on it. You can see how it's performed, the trades in real time. So this is something I've been using just to get away from manual trading, because I don't. The more I manually trade, the more mistakes I make, right? Anyways, let's go down to manual trading. Let's look at the corn, okay? So first things first, my chart looks like a fucking Jackson Pollock's painting. There's a lot going on here. But one thing I want to show you guys is this Elliott Wave indicator, and that is by Lux Algo here. Elliott Wave, Lux Algo. And I don't really use this religiously, but every now and then I turn it on because Elliott Waves are pretty strong, and bigger channels like Chart Champions and whatnot, they use Elliott Waves a lot. And I like looking at them on like the higher time frame to get a basic idea of, are we at a bottom or a top? And the way I look at this is, like, when I see a 5 print, whether it's after a downtrend, then chances are the downtrend is over, and then vice versa for an uptrend. It's not set in stone, because here we had a 5 print and then we kept moving up. But I mean, you could say, oh well, the 5 printed, and if you say take a short, this is the way I would trade it, you make 4%. So you can trade off this. I've back tested this with my cousin. We did a lot of data on trading this indicator. The problem is it does repaint. So like for example, this could have been a 5 here, and then we made this low, and for whatever reason, the 5 came here. So the 5 does repaint. So that is something you need to pay attention to. But the way I would trade this essentially is I would take a fib from the 4 to the 5, and wait for a 5 to print, take a long, and my target would be the 618. Right. So based on that, I'm expecting a bit of a move up here in Bitcoin. We're bouncing off this monthly here. Now this monthly has been tapped, so we could remove this line, but I like leaving the monthlies up for a while just because there's such strong area. So monthly is basically these two bottom of these candles. As you can see, we wicked right through it. And if we go on the lower time frames, we are finding support on it right now, right? Bitcoin's looking weird, guys. Bitcoin's looking a little weird. Let's go to some trendy lines. I'm not a huge trend line guy, but everybody's looking at trend lines, so I might as well join the fucking herd, I mean, we broke 60K. What I would like to see, we're in this downtrend here. You're seeing this all over Twitter right now. We're below this value area of this high here. Personally, what I would like to see, and I don't know if this is going to happen, because if I'm looking at I think it might actually. Like, look at this. I don't pay for this stuff. I just use the YouTube thing. But I mean, it's kind of 50-50. We got orders all over the place right here. But I see down here at around 59,400. When I see big orders like this, we got 400, 600 Bitcoin just sitting there. These can sit there for days or even a week, but 9 times out of 10, they come and fill, right, if they don't get pulled. So someone's expecting a bit of a dipperini. And honestly, that's kind of what I want to see. I would love to see right now that either we reject here, we come up, we reject this value area low, and I would love to see us do a swing failure pattern of this wick. I would like to see us come down, take out this wick here, maybe with bullish divergence. Let's go on the daily here. I mean, we're kind of oversold. And it's hard to say, guys, but as you can see, we rejected a couple times at this value area low. Kind of riding this trend line here, which I like using the bodies. I prefer to use trend lines on bodies, but take it for what it is. We got a few touch points, so we're kind of just consolidating here. We're at the point of it about to break out. I would like to see this wick up, get rejected here at the value area low around 62.4, 62.5, and I would love to see at some point this week this come down here and fill this wick. And not only that, this is the 200 daily moving average here, which we didn't touch, right? We kind of front ran it. So I would like to see the 200 daily touched, something like this. I would like to see we come up, reject, come back down, take this wick, reject off this 200 daily, and then we bounce with a bullish divergence, right? That's what I'm looking for, guys. And if that happens, I am going balls deep on longs with coin margin, with some dots, some Ethereum and stuff. Kind of just waiting for that. One more thing I'll show. I did take a manual trade on Bitcoin, which now I'm going to start keeping track of as of now. And this is using my divergence strategy. Very simply, this is the trade. As you can see, I just drew this. I got an alert set up, so I'm waiting for another high here to come in. As you can see, the divergence is kind of, well, it's not ready yet, but this is the trade I took here, guys. As you can see, we had a high on the RSI and a lower high, and then we had a high on the price and a higher high. Okay. And this is my exact trade I took. These are the exact entries and exits. Usually I set it for 2.2 risk to reward, but I let this trade open a little bit because I thought it'd go a little lower, and it did go a little bit below my 618, and I closed it at 775, I believe. So that was a 5.1% win using 10x leverage. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So we're gonna keep track of this on this chart here, on all the divergent strategies that I take. Hopefully I can catch most of them, because I know overall, like I said, I did months and months, like 6 months of backtesting on this strategy, and it's like a 78% win rate at a 2-to-1 risk reward, right? The only issue with this strategy is you got to be fucking quick. Like as soon as we wick up and swing failure the high, like you need to be in the trade, because if you wait even like 15 minutes, like the point of getting in the trade is kind of over, right? So that's the only downfall of this. That's why I'm kind of sticking to these guys here, these automatic trades. Yeah, if that's something you guys like, hit the bell, follow, give me a little tingle, and check the links down below, guys. I appreciate it. Ideally, don't get me wrong, I want to see Bitcoin go up, but I think there's still too much bullishness. I think honestly, man, I would love to see this low taken. Where is it here? That 58K. I think that's what's going to happen. It's still a bit of ways, guys. Like we're what, 10% away now at this point, 4%, 5%. That would wreck a lot of people. I think, you gotta understand that Bitcoin will fuck over as many people as possible, right? And I think this will fuck over as many people as possible. We come down, like I said, we take the low, hit that 200 daily, and we're gonna see a pump to the fucking moon, right? So look out for that. Be patient. Set some alerts, and may the fucking charts be with you. Ciao.